Hi, I'm Councilwoman Jerry Shipsky from the 5th Council District in Long Beach, and today we're doing a Heart of the City, and we're very fortunate to have a guest from our Public Works Department, Mark Christoffels, who's our city engineer. And Mark and I are going to talk about an important program that's been put in place that helps speeds up the repair of residential sidewalks. So welcome, Mark, very much. And we're standing in front of a prime example of why in the 5th Council District we're trying to figure out ways that we can get sidewalks fixed quicker. Can you tell us a little bit about, first of all, the process? How does a sidewalk get fixed? And then we can talk about how people can get it done quicker.
Sure. Under this program, and we're very excited about the program, you will be allowed to conduct the sidewalk repair yourself. You will be able to hire your own contractor, and then you'll file a rebate, very similar to, for example, if you buy an appliance and Edison gives you a rebate for buying the appliance. What the city here is doing is you would repair your own sidewalk, and we will rebate $3.50 for every square foot that you repair under this program. And we believe that will help expedite a lot of the repairs we need, especially in the 5th District.
Well, let me ask you some procedural questions. When you say you can fix your own sidewalk, can a homeowner do it, or do they have to get a licensed contractor?
Okay, procedurally, what you will do as a homeowner is you will find a contractor that is licensed to do the work and has a Long Beach City license. You will ask the contractor to come to City Hall and pull a no fee, a free permit. Once the permit the application is received, then the city will go ahead and process the necessary paperwork. We'll give it to the contractor. They can conduct the actual repair work, and then at that point they could submit for the rebate.
Now, will the city come out and do an inspection to see if there maybe, once the cement is pulled up, if there's a tree problem underneath, or what happens about that?
Correct. Part of the application process is to send out a city arborist, and they will come look at the tree. Obviously, the tree is a cause of the damage to the sidewalk, and the roots will have to be pruned in order to repair it. What we don't want are trees that are permanently damaged as a result of this program. So the arborist will come out, he will look at the tree, he will make recommendations as to what can be done, and that is given to the contractor before he starts work.
Now, when they pull up the sidewalk, what's the process for repairing? They pull the sidewalk, and then what occurs?
After the sidewalk is removed, the roots are trimmed away that caused the problem to begin with under the guidance of a city arborist. Then the formwork is placed and a new sidewalk is poured, and after it's cured, the formwork is removed. The homeowner at that point can apply for the rebate, and we will issue a check based on the amount of square footage that's repaired. And
what is the average cost, say, for one? I noticed that they're in panels, so what would a panel cost to repair?
Well, right now, as we indicated, it depends on what kind of bid the homeowner gets. For the city, we're averaging about $6.50 to $7 a square foot, and our rebate program is $3.50 a square foot. A typical homeowner will probably spend about $400 or $500 to get their sidewalk repaired.
And what this does for the residents is that it speeds up the process, because explain some of the backlog, particularly in my district. We have the most sidewalks in the city, so we're talking about a backlog of how many years?
At the moment, we're probably having a backlog of at least 5 to 6 years, if not longer, at the rate we're going.
And so people, if they, some people who want to sell a home, or they figure that they just don't want to wait the time to get it done by the city. And in essence, the city is still paying a great portion of the fee to get it repaired, but we're just helping them speed up the process.
Correct. We're offering the permit at no fee. The city arborist will come out and examine the tree, obviously at no cost, and we're rebating approximately half of what the estimated cost is. And we find that a lot of homeowners, when they're remodeling, when they're doing re-landscaping, that is a perfect opportunity to have that particular contractor go ahead and replace the sidewalk. And many homeowners are very interested in getting it all done and having it all done right at the same time. Whereas when they call the city, obviously we can't respond that quickly.
Now, one of the things that you and I have been chatting about is that we have approved the policy that if you want to replace your sidewalk and meander it in instead of keeping it straight and narrow, that's possible. How does someone do that?
When the tree arborist comes out, the city arborist, he will identify if the tree roots can't be trimmed safely. At that point, he will recommend that the sidewalk be meandered around the tree. And we would sit down with the homeowner and the contractor and explain what we're trying to do.
And the homeowner basically would have to agree to an easement on the sidewalk coming in, or do they have to do anything more specific?
Correct. It's just a simple document that allows the sidewalk and the public to come around, because we obviously would be slightly into their yards and they would need to grant that permission. It doesn't devalue the property, it doesn't change anything, it just gives the public permission to meander around the tree.
Now, we know that 50 years ago when these beautiful trees were planted, not many people knew or thought about what they would do to the sidewalks. Has the city changed its policy on what kind of trees can be planted on these what are called parking strips?
When a tree has to be removed, we have an approved replacement list, and you're absolutely correct. We have learned over the 50 years which trees are appropriate for these small parkway locations. And those trees are actually listed on our website, along with the detailed information about the tree species themselves.
So what I want to explain to everyone watching, if you're interested in getting the rebate program, what you need to do is you can either go online to our website, which is lbdistrict5.com, or go to the Public Works Department, and there's an application that you can fill out. It's then submitted, and as Mark indicated, the process starts from there. They have to have a licensed contractor. They have to be licensed by the state of California and the city of Long Beach, and insured. And then they'll pull a permit at no fee. An arborist will come out to make certain that the tree's not being harmed, and then they can proceed with work, and then they can apply for the rebate from the city.
That's absolutely correct, and we're very excited, and we're looking forward to homeowners taking advantage of the program.
Well, I really appreciate you being here today. This is, I think, an important project. We really want to get as many sidewalks fixed as possible, and we're just thinking of many other ways to do it, and this might be the key for us. So this is Councilwoman Jerry Shipsky with the 5th Council District, and thank you for watching Heart of the City.